Long ago in France, lived a young peasant girl named Joan. She wasn't a wealthy princess, she was a simple farm girl. She spent her days helping her parents, spinning wool, and caring for animals in her quiet village. However, outside her village, her country was in terrible danger. France was fighting a long, gloomy battle against England called the 100 Years' War. The French people were losing hope. Their lands were being taken, and their true prince, Charles, couldn't even be safely crowned as the rightful king. France needed a hero, but no one expected a farm girl. When Joan was 13, something truly magical happened. While standing in her family's garden, she suddenly saw a brilliant, glowing light. From the light, she heard beautiful, gentle voices. Joan believed these were the voices of heavenly angels and saints. At first, the voices simply told her to be a good and kind girl. But as she grew older, they gave her a gigantic, brave mission. Joan had to leave her safe home, help Prince Charles become the King of France, and save her beloved country from the enemy. Joan was scared, but she knew she had to help. Joan was just a teenager who had never ridden a warhorse or held a sword. Still, she courageously set off to find Prince Charles. To travel safely along the dangerous roads, she cut her hair short and wore sturdy soldier's clothes. When she reached the prince's castle, Charles wanted to test her. He dressed like a regular servant and hid in a large crowd, putting a fake prince on his throne. But Joan wasn't fooled. She walked straight past the fake prince and bowed directly to the real Charles. Amazed by her true vision, the prince trusted her. Prince Charles gave Joan a magnificent white horse and a suit of shining silver armor made just for her. Best of all, she carried a beautiful white banner painted with angels. Joan didn't want to use a sword to hurt anyone, she wanted to inspire her troops. She rode out to Orléans, a city trapped by enemy soldiers. Seeing this brave, fearless young girl at the front of the army gave the tired French soldiers incredible hope. They fought with all their might and successfully saved the city. From that joyous day on, she was called the Maid of Orléans. Joan's important mission wasn't finished yet. The voices had told her she must see Prince Charles officially crowned as king. She boldly led the French army through dangerous enemy lands to reach a special grand cathedral in the city of Reims. Because of Joan's great victories, towns surrendered along the way. Inside the beautiful church, a sparkling golden crown was finally placed on the prince's head. He became King Charles VII. Joan stood proudly right by his side, holding her glorious white banner. She smiled brightly, knowing she had kept her promise to the angels and saved her prince. Joan bravely continued to protect her country, but sadly, she was eventually captured by enemy soldiers. She was put in prison and tragically lost her life when she was only 19 years old. However, her incredible spirit never died. Because of the hope Joan gave them, the French army finally won the war. Years later, Joan of Arc was named a saint. Today, statues of the brave girl on her horse stand all over the world. Her true story reminds us that even the smallest person can have the biggest courage and change the world forever.